What's up, dude? Can you hear me?
Oh boy, I was on mute.
Ah.
You hear me brushing my teeth?
No, not at all, but brush your teeth away.
It's no, it's a late morning for me.
Late night too, or just nice
Yeah.
sleep?
Well, I started watching this TV series called Suits,
Hmm.
and it's quite addicting, but it's also like it's a lawyer, and like it's basically like a show surrounding a corporate law firm. And so it's actually really educational for me because it's really well thought through, and like they talk about like regulations and multi-billion dollar company buyouts and stuff. So even though it is a TV show, like I learn new terms and stuff, and I'm like kind of watching at least some semblance of what the process would look like, and what a law firm would look like, at that level. So it's really fascinating.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it's like I've heard of the show. It's like what was that? Oh shit. I can't think of the name of the show. It's similar kind of thing where, it's all like uh high level business stuff, and um it was okay. It was a good show. So
Well, yeah, this one's good because it mixes in like drama with, like there's the law firm stuff, and then it always of course mixes in like romance and drama and stuff like that. So it's just very entertaining, and I don't feel as bad about watching it because I'm like learning. Like I I started watching it because Joey Long, a guy in the Action Academy, was like, "You remind me of Harvey,"
oh yeah.
and I was like, because Harvey is like the dick lawyer, and he was like, "You're not as much of a dick as he is, but like you remind me of Harvey," because like basically, I was telling him about how I deal with conflict, and I was
Hmm.
like, if someone pisses me off, I won't fight. Like I don't fight. I use my head, and I will destroy every fiber of their being if they screw me over, but it won't be in the sense of like physically. I'll just like expose you everywhere that I potentially can, and tell everyone that I know not to use your business and report you to the attorney general and the state. And
Mm.
he was like, dude, you would love Suits because you're like Harvey. I was like, fair enough.
Well, that's good. Apparently you do like it.
Yeah. Any
um
you're under contract on something, right? Did you get closed on the
no
park you were looking
closing
at?
yet. No closing
Okay.
yet. Probably looking at the end of this month for closing. Still, still raising money, still buttoning up everything. There's a wastewater treatment plant that the seller owns that is not on the property. Um, but like the seller will retain, right? And like it serves other businesses. And so the banks are like, okay, we want a proper lease in place, just to protect themselves. And so it's like, yeah, we'll get that. And so working on that, and then there was just a death in the family of
No,
the seller, and so it's like, okay, no rush, no rush. Take care of your family and whatnot. Let's, we'll reconvene. But we're still working on it. So
I hate when that happens. It's like just a shot in your heart.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's like
exactly.
I just know whenever there's death involved, everything gets more complicated because like what relation did they have? Did they have any ownership in the asset? Like not even just that, but the time of like, all right, well now they need to go to funerals, and there's just so much that gets
Yeah,
put on the
yeah,
plate.
yeah, exactly. And it's thankfully like there's no ownership. It's not anything crazy like that. Like you hear about Oh God. What's it called when someone dies and they have to go through probate? No probate stuff, but it's still like yeah, it's sad. But yeah, so working on that still, and then working on another 100 unit in the upstate South Carolina, outside of Spartanburg, like Spartanburg Metro. So yeah, dude, doing the
Nice.
thing, looking to keep closing bigger deals. I got a an investor who wants to place. I don't know if I told you this last time, but he wants to place like 2 to 3 million in one deal, and
Yeah, you
so
did. Did you
yeah,
find anything there
so
yet?
no, I haven't. But keeping it in mind, um, kind of interested in this one, see what you know it would look like. So let's see.
All for
Uh,
price. So
mm,
you're pretty much like, are you location agnostic? Will you look anywhere?
yeah, yeah. I mean, not anywhere, but mostly location agnostic. Um, I like to stay close to stuff I know. But like if it's big enough, I can buy in a different state. Um, Mostly I like to stay I prefer to stay in the states I know, only because I know them. But if it's big and I have economies of scale, I can go wherever and then
Mm,
just like learn the ins and outs of wherever. This person we called last time, she never got back to me.
really? Jake
Yeah,
Lowen?
yeah, yeah. Maybe that's what I should have said on the voicemail.
50% occupancy.
Love it. Yeah, but it's city, and it's in Jackson, which is meh. I mean, it's a bigger metro, right, in Mississippi. So I don't know. I'm gonna
You
call
want
her,
to
and
call
she's
her again?
not gonna answer. But let's see, is there any no OMs? Nothing I'm missing. No.
Call her broker. Call the person who's like over her. And be like, hey, I
Nah,
haven't heard back from this person. I want to buy this.
nah, that leaves a bad taste in my mouth and in their mouth too. So I'm just like,
Who
not
doesn't
worth it.
answer their phone though? Like, that's such bad business. Better yet,
I
call the owner.
know. But so if I was like super about these deals, like, oh man, I'm chomping at the bits for the deals, I would find a way. I would really, because it's Marcus and Milanchap, I'd contact Dylan, who lives here in Charleston, and who I've bought 2 deals from him, and he's the one who has the Spartanburg deal. So like I got people I can
Mm-hmm.
call, but like I'm not. I've got other stuff going on, so I don't need to get all like let's go above this lady's head. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt, right? But yeah, no, that's totally like a mess up as a commercial broker. Well, let's see what she got to say.
Please leave your message for 44099171558.
Hey Jackie, this is Tim Woodbridge. I am calling, I believe again about the Cleveland mobile home community and RV park in Richland, Mississippi, outside of Jackson. Anyway, give me a call back whenever you get a chance. My number is 928-460-0602. I own 9 mobile home parks, 1 RV park, 1 apartment community, and looking to add to my portfolio this year. Closest I have Hattiesburg, Mississippi RV park. So just looking to expand. Anyway, again, 928 460-0602. Thank you. Okay, maybe
I love
we
that
will-
emphasis on the again.
Yeah.
That was great.
I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just trying to, you
You
know.
should definitely be a dick. Don't not answer your phone, like especially if you put call for price, like because they put call for price on there. So answer your damn phone.
Yeah, I know. But who knows? Maybe she's going through whatever in her life. So I will still give her the benefit of the doubt and whatever.
You're way nicer than I.
Nice goes a long fucking way, bro. Nice goes a long, long, long way. Like
I'm very
even-
nice, but also like, and I'm not impatient. But my thing is like, if there's an expectation on somebody, like if you're a broker, your expectation is to help to sell this property, right? It's your job. It's your whole livelihood.
Mhm,
And so
mhm.
like one time a missed phone call back a week later, sure, I'm fine with that. But like if I've called you 2 or 3 times in a month and the property is still just sitting there, I'm not just gonna. I mean, like, but also at the same time, you're looking all over the country. I'm looking in one area, but like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
call somebody else about it because it's just ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking right now to see if I'm gonna call someone else.
Think about it as the owner's standpoint. Like, what if they really need to sell that, but their broker's not answering the phone? How would that make you feel?
Oh, for sure, for sure. I mean, I'd get a new broker.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, how about where you think is closest to that? You think the Memphis office is closest to Jackson? Probably,
Yeah.
huh? You think
Yeah.
they're probably on top of it? Okay.
And they give you the direct line to Jody, huh? Vice
No.
president, regional manager.
Yeah.
He's from Nashville.
You know him or her?
No, he's got a 615 number.
Oh, there you go. Right? Yeah, I called
Thank you for
her.
calling Marcus and Millichap. At any time during this message, press 0 for the operator. If you know your party's extension number, you may dial it at any time.
Bro.
Thank you for calling Marcus and Millichap. At any time during this message, press 0 for the operator. If you know your party's extension number, you may dial it at any time. Press 1 for access to our voice-enabled directory. Press 2 for access to our dial by name directory, or stay in the line for our message center.
I'm indifferent to message center. Let's call a different office. Look at that. This is something I never do, but
On go back to the listing because there's like a name beyond her name, McClellan and Baskin.
oh yeah. So it's like they're the team for Marcus and Millichap. Like Marcus and Millichap is split into different, like I deal with Marcus and Millichap, Glenn Esterson, because he's what I think Atlanta and whatnot. Let's see.
Okay, so Jacqueline is just an executive assistant and marketing coordinator.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Are you looking that up or
Yeah. Yeah. So
missing it?
try to call Kyle.
How's Kyle? Where do you see that info?
I just went on their website. It's the McClellan and Baskin MHC group. They've got both of the managing partners on there. It's mbmhcg.com.
MBMCH.
No, mbmhcg.com.
CG.com. That's weird that they'd put her on that instead of a broker.
Right.
Mm.
And look, they have mobile home parks all over.
Look at that. Oh, executive assistant, marketing coordinator. Okay, okay. Kyle, let's call him.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey Kyle, my name's Tim Woodbridge. I have a few questions about a listing y'all have. Cleveland Mobile Home Community in Richland, Mississippi. If you or one of your team members could give me a call, my number is 928-460-0602. Thank you. What do you think? Call the office? How about
I mean, why
this?
not?
This will be the last one.
We're this deep.
Yeah.
At this point, this better be a good deal. Imagine, what if this is the next one that you buy? How cool would that be? If I was
Might
like,
be.
why don't we go like one level deeper?
Yeah, yeah.
Marcus and Millichap, this is Haley. How can I help you?
Hey Haley, my name's Tim. I would like to speak with a broker regarding the Cleveland MHC deal in Richland, Mississippi.
I'm so sorry. You broke up there just as you were telling me which property that was. What is the property you're interested in?
Oh, that timing's perfect. The
Couldn't be better.
Cleveland MHC in Richland, Mississippi.
Okay, perfect. So I am going to transfer you over to Jackie. Jackie is the staff member for that team, and she handles all inquiries and has all the information about the properties.
Sweet, thank you so much.
Of course, hold on just a moment.
The plot thickens.
Maybe we'll get another Jackie line.
I thought maybe she didn't call me back because I said Jackie on the voicemail instead of Jacqueline. Jacqueline? Jacqueline?
Your call has been forwarded to
Ah.
voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone,
You gonna leave her
please
too?
record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey Jackie, this is Tim Woodbridge again. Just looking for information on the Cleveland MHC Richland, Mississippi deal. Again, if you can give me a call back, my number is 928-460-0. It just fucking shut off. It just shut off. It just
She's like listening to you. Like,
I know she's like this motherfucker.
that's funny.
You know, I imagine it's like an old voicemail where it's like the recording's playing, like on a tape. This might be before your time, I don't know, but it's like someone's
And then
leaving the
it's-
voicemail and she can hear it and she just picks up the phone and hangs
Slams
it
it
up
down.
right there. She's like,
I
fuck
do
this guy.
remember we used to have the answering machine at our house where it would like play the message out loud in the house.
Yes,
And
yes.
so like you could hear it.
Yeah. And you could answer, like if you're like, oh, I know that person, like answer and just continue the conversation, or you could pick it up and hang it up right there, like
Right.
I'm done with them. So
Stop taking up my memory.
or before that, stop taking up my tape. Okay, okay. Man, oh man. Well,
No Cleveland, Mississippi.
yeah, whatever, right? At one point, oh, sale pending, whatever. I don't. Okay. This I've talked to Chris about this before, and their price didn't make sense. Picturesque 48 space community with 29 new homes, asphalt roads. Uh, um, I own in Albany. The 395 lot rent for the middle of nowhere is high, but whatever, whatever. I'm just gonna call this guy to get an update.
See if he'll take half.
Tim, how are you?
Good, Chris. How are you doing, man?
Good, good. I'm in the airport. I don't know how well you'll be able to hear me, but I was going to answer. Earlier, they managed to have 3 of them making announcements at the same time. It's like absurd. So,
Bro, that only happens when you're having a very important business meeting. So
unfortunately, it wasn't like super important, but I was on the phone and said, I can't even believe it. How do you could get 3 of them going at the same time? So, but what's new with you?
Going to MHI. Is that where you're going?
Yes, yeah, I'm at my connection right now. So,
bro, we need to meet up in person.
Okay, all right. No chance you're connecting in Denver, are you?
No, I'm leaving out of excuse me. I'm leaving out of Charleston at like what 5 today, and it's like a direct flight to Vegas. So.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see what I'm running around and doing. Okay. What time do you get into Las Vegas?
Like 7 tonight.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I've got a group that I'm posting for dinner tonight, but I think I'll be running around after that. I didn't know if you want to meet up for like a nightcap or late night happy hour, or if I'm trying to think. If not,
what?
Then
hit me up later. Because maybe it depends on how I feel after getting off the flight and getting all settled in the hotel. But I mean,
okay.
it's very likely, we'll wanna.
Okay.
I'm coming with my fiance too, so you can meet her. She's lovely.
Oh, super.
So
okay.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah, and if not, then I would say if you kind of the other end of the spectrum, first thing in the morning on Thursday is still pretty open. I think my first one is at, I'm trying to figure out what time zone this was set to. I think my first thing is 9 a.m. on Thursday, so I could do like an 8 or 8:30 if you wanted to do that.
okay.
I'm trying to see. I don't know. I have one other gap in the schedule tomorrow and about midday if you want to shoot for that. Whatever's kind of best for you. I probably got to put whatever we're aiming for down because it turns into kind of ADHD once you get out there.
Yeah, I kept myself open because of that. Yeah.
I think if you wanted to tomorrow, let me go look at this on my Outlook because it's on. I know which time zone it's on. I can't tell really.
Just text me tonight.
Okay.
With whatever's going on, and I'd love to, be able to meet up if we can.
Okay.
If not, I mean, I'll at least come and say like 2-minute hello.
Okay. Okay. No, I'll text you after dinner when we get out this evening and see if you're around. And then if not, maybe we can catch something midday tomorrow.
Dude, that sounds perfect.
Okay.
Do you got like a minute? I just want to update on the Tai, Georgia property. What's going on with it?
I think probably the same. I'll confess I haven't talked to that seller in a while. We just kind of get in touch with him as we have activity. And he's been, I could check with him, but he's been pretty patient on that deal.
Okay.
And I think if we can get, I think something probably mid $3 million probably buys it. if it's, you know, cash to seller. I have not been able to get him to carry that, and I thought he was kind of a good candidate for it. They're kind of, you know, they're kind of at that late working years, early retirement sort of age, and so I think they still feel like they want to work some more and do projects. And I thought maybe we talk them into, you know, kicking back and just collecting interest, but I don't think they're quite ready.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, I mean I'll run the numbers again, but that does seem a little bit high for me considering the location. Yeah, I mean, if you can talk to them, see how much cash they need like at closing, because like last year in like November I closed a deal where it's like the seller carried back an equity position for like 5 years, and I was able to substantially give them more than I would have been able to otherwise. So just an
Yep.
idea, dude.
okay. Yeah. We worked him pretty good on that because I sent him a scenario of like, okay, here's what it can look like if you know, seller finance, you know, first position because they are free and clear on the park.
Mhm.
And then I sent him one of like, okay, if you want to limit your exposure, you know, here's a mezzanine seller financing scenario where you know, kind of buyer gets lower down payment and higher yield, and seller gets most of their money out. And I just couldn't get him to bite on either one. So
Gotcha, you worked him already. You
yeah, we this is that's the second one that we marketed for them. The first one we did sell. And yeah, he's kind of one that usually knows what he wants. We actually pushed him pretty hard to take this one offer, and he kind of bristled up on me. So we're fine, but they, you know, they were kind of like, hey, no, we're not doing it.
No pushing.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm not the pushiest of guys usually, but I thought that was I think that was a really good opportunity. It's probably not the last one, but clearly it's coming in for several months.
Gotcha. All right, dude.
Okay.
Well,
I'll text you later this evening and see how it's tracking.
all right, man. Appreciate you. Be safe. Okay. I'll talk soon.
All right. Sounds good. See you soon. Okay, bye.
Thanks. Bye. But hey, look at that.
There you
Yeah,
go.
There's no freaking way. So let's look at the financials of this if he's got it here.
3 million, huh?
Yeah. Like, okay, so 1, 2, 23. So 4, 3, this 35 per month rent roll is so that's crazy. So I'm buying 118 units and it's all tenant owned homes. So it's all real estate. So you can put a cap rate on the whole thing. And they're I'm buying it for 2.6 million, and they're at 35,000 rent roll. So yeah, I mean,
Maybe it's not that far off.
well, but like that's all real estate, right? So like this is like a lot of park owned homes.
Oh,
So
park-owned.
like that's probably the majority of that. So
They're also new too, so that's the thing is like, not only are they park owned, but they're also like nice, so you can get higher rent.
yeah, but also it's in the middle of nowhere. So and there's a Walmart though. There's a Walmart, but like I wonder how far this
There's a
is.
Dollar General.
Dollar General's, whatever. I'll
Walmart.
put that shit up anywhere. Okay, well, let's see what this is. Oh, this shit's been on the market forever because they want 3.8 for like 30 fucking pads, right? So more new data. Estimated. Yeah.
Exponentially going above $30,000 per month gross, with some capex.
Yeah.
Some capex being like probably
Fixing the piece of shit homes up.
$300,000.
Yeah. With required proof of funds meat on the bone before total pivot and price increase. 6.63% plus cap rate. So
Wow.
maybe consider with half down. POFs and acceleration clause with personal guarantee to pay full balance. Yeah. NOI has been as high as 27,000 per month, which means that their gross was 30,000 and they're like running it super lean and not putting money back into the park.
Just the fact that he thinks that 6.63% is an attractive cap rate on a mobile home park kind of makes me laugh.
I know. I wonder. I wonder this guy's experience with mobile home parks. Like, there's part of me that doesn't even want to call because, like, I don't want him to think that like there's demand for this piece of shit. So you had 38 units. So
Isn't that a little small for you?
what?
Isn't that a little small for you?
It is. Also, it's on well and septic. So, okay, let's see where is the star? Where's the?
They're all park owned too.
I know. So no, thank you. This is the one I got under contract.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't even know why I'm looking at this dumb bullshit. Okay, let's see.
Maybe there's a diamond in the rough here.
Bro. I'm done. It's a waste of both of our time looking at that shit. Right?
Let
is
it
probably
eat.
too small for me to care about. 6.4. So this is Glenn Esterson. This is the guy who's it's like Marcus and Millichap, whatever, Glenn Esterson team.
Is that your contact?
No, but I mean I know him. If anything's under his belt, I'll talk to my contact, Dylan. But plus, this is too small. I don't give a shit about this. I need to say no more. Right? This is the bullshit I've been looking at for a while, but it's stupid. And this is part of that same portfolio. They just package it differently, so it's stupid. So let's
weird
see.
Do that.
4645 Pine Log
Let's
Road.
list this one and then let's list a package. And
They do. But it's like
what if you get interest on both at the same time? How do you deal with that?
They haven't. That's why they're doing it. I've seen them circulate this email over and over and over. Okay, so different.
That thing looks nice.
Pine Log. They're okay. The thing with these is they basically bought the whole market of mobile home parks in this tiny limited.
Oh, I remember. We talked about this last time.
Yeah, then they put all these new homes in, and they're like, "We're gonna fill them," and we're like, "Okay, then fill them." And they're like, "We'll fill them all in a month," and then like 6 months later, it's like you guys have actually lost some tenants because they're pushing the rental rate too high. So whatever. And this is like the same, right? So this is to the best of my knowledge. Yeah, look, Pine Log Road, it's just a different packaging of all the same bullshit. Yeah, where else? Tennessee?
Yeah, let's check Tennessee, see if there's any new deals.
I think I'm spelling Tennessee wrong, but
great place to own. Maryville, where that's at.
Which one?
The one was at the top, it's only 10 unit though. Check out that 400 unit though.
Okay. I don't know why I'm uncomfortable looking at things that big. Like I'm doing the thing. Oh, I'm meeting this guy tomorrow. Or
Jackson's a decent area. It's close to Memphis.
Yeah, on Thursday I'm meeting him. So. But like, holy shit. So I sent like one of Tanner's partners, Josh, sent me like a deal, and I was looking at it, and it was like 4 million, and the data that they gave me was from 2021, and I was like, can you get us updated, like, data, updated rent rolls, updated P&Ls, blah blah blah. He emails me back and he says that the seller is, seller is tired of this deal, sort of thing, deal fatigue, and they just want to get out. So they're not going to send any updated info without an offer. And I was like, okay, here's my LOI. And it was like, I don't know, 1.8, 2.25, and then like 2.85, something like that, right? 3 offer LOI. And then he responds, he's like, they wanted 4 million. So we're really far away in terms of like, there's too big of a delta. So I'm not going to present this. And I was like, then send me updated financials. Like, stupid, but whatever.
Well, you should have just submitted an LOI at where they were asking and then just say contingent on updated financials.
Yeah, I know. I thought of saying that too, like $4 million. And then like, oh yeah, none of that works. But it's like, if you guys can't, give a shit, then come on now. Like, you're gonna be difficult to deal with in the closing. So
I mean, the great part about the LOI though is like it's just a meaningless document. Like
yeah,
an LOI is not binding whatsoever.
I know. I know. I'm a fan.
So what's what is that 400 unit? Like what is that?
It's like an RV park. I mentioned RV. So I'll put a note to talk to Tanner about this in person. Let's see.
I hate they don't have a price on it.
Yeah, of course they don't.
It must be a really small world out there in the mobile home park industry. Like there's
Kinda.
only a few hundred listings, so like oh, it's got P&Ls and everything in there.
Yeah. So
That's nice. 8 parks.
it's a lot of fucking due diligence, but whatever.
It's a low ratio of park owned homes. That's nice.
I mean, almost 50%, but
Well, I
I mean,
mean, it's less than that because the RV
it's RV
sites. And
sites. Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
shit! They have park owned RVs. You see that?
I've thought of doing that before. I've got an RV park, a tiny RV park in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, that I'm thinking of that. Because
It
it's like,
also
why not?
has some self storage and a duplex on it. Are they all in Tennessee?
Yeah. You're gonna be our on-site guy for this?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it's kind of the complete opposite side of the state for me, but I could make that drive. It wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, and I mean, it'd be like someone would be the area manager, right?
Oh, I'm not moving to Jackson if that's your question.
No, you don't have to move anywhere. You just have to fucking visit like, so often until we get it stabilized.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be down for
What's wrong with Jackson?
that. The Jackson Walmart has a reputation for a reason. Let's say that.
Oh shit.
It's
I
not a
need to-
bad area. There's a lot of employment. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's really close to Henderson, which is where Church of Christ University is at that I used to visit a lot. And Jackson is where all the people from Henderson go to shop. But with this proximity of Memphis, sometimes you get some of the Memphis problems.
What are the Memphis problems?
You haven't heard about Memphis?
Not too much. I've heard a little, but I need to know more because I have thought of buying in Memphis before. me why I
Memphis
shouldn't.
is the Chicago of the South,
Really?
but not any of the cool high rises and culture. Like it's just the crime. Like it's the I think it's the highest crime rate of any city in Tennessee. And like there's a lot of murder that goes on there. Like if you
Really?
I've never been, but I've had 15 people tell me you don't want to go. Like but then I have like 2 or 3 people like, oh, you should go to Memphis. Like if you go and stay in like at Beale Street and like in the main place, you're fine. But as soon as you start getting into some of the neighborhoods, like cops don't even drive down certain roads because they'll shoot at them.
Oh shit. Okay, so don't buy in Memphis. Okay.
I
Okay.
would not recommend it. And then also, there's just a lot of hood rats in Memphis. Like
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
there's a lot of people like you. I've seen videos and half the cars that run around are running on paper plates that are fake because they
Mm.
just don't want to pay their registration tax. And like it's just a lot of people that live that way and don't really give a shit about the rules. And so like that's just I again I've never been, so I'm biased to just what I hear from other people, but and what I see on videos, but it does not have a sterling reputation.
Yeah. Yeah. So the thing with this, like it's too, I mean, there's a lot of little parks in the, like they'll probably get a premium for it, but I don't necessarily want to pay a premium for it.
I wonder if
I
you
don't-
just cherry pick. Is there like one big one that you'd be like, I want this
Yeah, I
one?
mean, there's a couple that were like 90 and 70. But meh. I'll talk to Tanner about it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm sure he has a lot more information on all of it, so you don't have to like look through everything.
Exactly. So what's this called? The Western Tennessee. Okay. Whatever. 426.
I mean, that'd be cool to pick up though, because you just hire a full-time manager to run
Yeah.
between all of them.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
imagine that'd take what, like probably 4 or 5 staff members with the RV parks and the different parks.
Yeah.
Confidential opportunity. What does that mean?
Probably that it's like new. And so it's like not fully listed yet. And it's like you have to pay for the 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 subscription. I don't know Ohio, so
I've heard great things about the Midwest. It's a good cash flow area.
is Ohio the Midwest? Is that considered Midwest?
I
I
mean,
don't know.
I think so.
See, I
People
don't know
talk
shit.
the Midwest and I'm from Ohio.
Oh, I'd be interested in that one. Maybe. So do you know Jim Elder?
That name sounds so familiar.
He's in Action Academy. Does lead infill for Open Door Capital, and he likes
Yes.
Indiana. So I'm like, okay, let's get something there.
I met with him after he was on one of these. Was chatted.
Nice, nice.
Wait, what about that $4 million one?
That's the one I have under contract.
Oh,
Sale
there you
pending
go.
to Tim Woodbridge.
Flex on us.
Yeah, exactly.
All age community, 90 lots. How many mobile home parks get posted today?
I don't know.
What if you
I'm sure
thing where
Parker's
every
gonna be-
time one got posted, it just went to your inbox? If it hit a buy box, like, do you have one of those set up where it's like, if it's over 3 million or whatever, over this many units?
I could set something up for mobile home park store. I don't, but mostly so I don't like things hitting my inbox as much anymore because I get so much that
Mhm.
I just like I prefer just like when I'm looking, like
Mhm.
and not otherwise like the stuff hitting my inbox, it just makes me like it takes me away from other things. I'd rather like, okay, this is the time when I'm looking, and then I'll find it.
You could set up a
Otherwise,
new
it's
email
crazy.
that
What's up?
you could set up like a new email for like when you are looking, and then you just don't look at it when you're not, and like you leave notifications off.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
I know people who have done that because it's the same thing. Their main inbox gets flooded with deals, and it's just annoying. And 90% of it doesn't meet their buy box. But what he does is he just like set up a new one, so that way
Mhm.
that inbox, and then basically he just checks that when he's in underwriting mode.
Mm-hmm. 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 Let's see. That's a good idea. I like that, dude. So I've talked to Parker about this one. It's too pricey for me. Um, at least I think it's too pricey for me. Um, I let's see, pro forma, fuck you. So I would want that, but let's see. Hey man, are you going to MHI? I'd love to meet up for a few minutes. If so, that's all. So I'll talk to him about this. Like, okay, so the thing is, I have a general grasp on numbers, and I can underwrite, but like the Spartanburg deal, I was like, I don't see it, I'm not seeing it, and my partner Matt underwrote it, and I was like, okay, now I get it. Um, he was talking up like why that area is so good and like
Mhm.
how these numbers could work, and the investor returns are going to be so good, and so this like I would like to talk to Parker about this more, and then I'll probably send it to Matt to be like, hey, underwrite this, see what we can do.
Where's this in Alabama?
Yeah, so
What's it
I'll
close
email
to? What MSA is it by?
nothing really last night I saw. Okay, let's see, so
Close to Decatur.
kinda, yeah, in between Decatur and Birmingham, closer to Decatur, but let's see, Vinemont. Mm-mm-mm. 9,008. So like I don't like that considering Park on Homes, right? So
Mm. Wait, go scroll down a little bit. Where are those?
what are these?
Yeah.
They're ones by Parker Kelly. All the
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
What about that $19 million one?
I think deny. Yeah, look, we're gonna look at that one too. So,
What is that in Georgia?
Mhm.
What part of Georgia is it? Does it say Georgia? Yeah, it's in Rome.
middle of nowhere, Georgia.
No, Rome isn't middle of nowhere.
No?
No. I've been to Calhoun, Adairsville. I've been to all of those. It's not in the middle of nowhere. Calhoun's where Bucky's is. Rome's a pretty big city.
Okay, okay. Well, I'm always, oh, it's northern. I thought it was southern. Okay. See, what do I know?
Yeah, North Georgia. That's like
I do like North Georgia.
Calhoun is about 45 minutes away from me. There I am in Chattanooga up there.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, East Ridge is where I'm laying down on the couch right now.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. All right, all right.
And Aroma isn't a bad area. I've been out there before. It's pretty good.
Hmm.
There's the info on it. Let's see. $2 million gross income. Wow. Imagine being the owner of that one.
Mm, mm.
33% expense ratio. Is that
It's low,
decent?
depending on,
I
well,
don't know.
it's big though. It's big, so maybe.
Yeah.
Like the bigger you get,
151 acres.
the
87. Let's see, that's good.
the mobile home park in Alabama I'm closing on is 192 acres. So
Wow.
it's a lot of fucking land. 124 park owned homes with that low expense ratio. Oof, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But again, I know high level numbers. So let's see if I was just going to buy the land with no park owned homes. Rough three, we'll go 32,000 per lot times 300. So like 9.6 for just the land. For 124. It's 124 times 124 times 30,000. So 3.72.
I feel like they're not that far off. Or are they asking 12 for it?
Now they're asking 19 for it, right?
Oh shit.
19 and I'm like 13.32. So
Never mind.
I mean, but again, like high
Look,
level
it's
numbers,
lakefront
right?
though. It's lakefront.
Yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit about lakefront
Lakefront
unless
mobile.
it's like, no, I know, but unless it's like, okay, because of it, the lakefront, you could actually get higher rent, and the current owner isn't, capturing that. So, oh look, this is the current lot rent is 481 here.
Wow.
That makes a difference. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I
481.
messed up. Go 48,000. 48,100 times 300. Yeah,
just doing
okay,
like the
okay.
1%
So
rule?
that's 14,000 plus.
I mean 14 million.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I mean, rough numbers, I'm like only a million off, so 18.15.
That's doable. It's on city sewer and city water.
Fucking better. It better be like premium. This is crazy, but whatever.
What?
So I'd prefer it to be direct build from the city. Well, whatever.
Why? If it's sub-metered,
Why?
then you don't have to do any division or figuring out how much you're going to charge the tenants.
No, I know, but like I'd rather not even deal with that. I'd rather the utility company go direct, and like bill them for it and shut it off. I don't know. It's just
That's
one
what
more
they do,
thing to
right?
make
The
it.
water paid by the tenant and it's sub-metered, so that would mean that each
No,
individual house has a meter, right?
yeah, but it's probably a bill back. It's probably like they get one bill for the whole park, and then they bill back the tenants for it.
Sub-metered means that there's multiple, like every line is metered, right?
Yeah.
So why would
So
it's like the tenant would directly call the water company and get their water set up,
Maybe,
just like
maybe.
a house. That's what that means. I'm pretty sure.
No, no. So like I have sub-metered utilities at let's see, a couple of my parks. And so there's a meter that I own from Metron that gives them a read, and then I pay a master bill, and then I bill them back for it, like based on
Huh.
their usage. So
Okay.
usually
Weird.
I look like direct, it'll say water paid by tenant, direct bill. And that's straight from the water company. And then tenant submeter is like what I have, where it's like I get a master bill and then I bill them back.
Huh.
It's not a deal breaker, but
The more you know.
that's it. That's it. And I could be wrong about this one, it could be direct bill, but that's how I usually read that. But
Because
Jeff,
wouldn't
I
it
got
say water? Wouldn't it be paid by owner and
no,
then say sub-meter? Or
no, because it's technically paid by the tenant. It's
got
just
it.
billed back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Population at 9,000 residents. I don't know, dude.
Toyota invested $1 billion into the local manufacturing plant.
Yeah.
How far is Princeton from where this thing is, though? That's the question.
Hmm.
Oh, that's right there.
Well, it's a maybe.
Price reduce.
Yeah, I know.
That
Let's just do one last call, right?
sounds good.
Who called me? Someone from Ohio called me.
I bet that's Jackie.
Ah, that'd be some shit, wouldn't it? Okay. I wonder if all these people are going to MHI.
You've reached Jason Bergen with Midwest MHC Brokers. If you're reaching out about a current listing, please go to our website, www.midwestmhcbrokers.com, or leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
Hey, Jason, this is Tim Woodbridge. I am calling about the Sandy Acres Mobile Home Park. Just looking to see status on that. Anyway, give me a call back whenever you get a chance. My number is 928-460-0602. Not sure if you're going to MHI in Vegas. If so, I'd love to meet up and say hello. But either way, give me a call or text back 928-460-0602. Bye. All right, that is it.
All right, man. Hey, you should start posting in Action Academy again about this. I feel like I've like fallen off or forgotten about it, but I know that there's a lot of new people that be interested in doing this and like watching it and learning. So would love to get some more people involved.
I know. Everyone's slacking, but good idea. I'll do that right now, dude.
Yeah, make a post. Just be like, hey, come. It's in 2 weeks, right? Will be the next one. Yeah, so there are people that need to do this. Like, for me, I'm not even really interested in mobile home parks, but it's always good for me to like see what other people are doing because, like, I don't know, I learn things, right? Like, I just learned about sub-meter water. Now I'm gonna question things when I see sub-meter water. But
yeah,
like,
and it translates to any kind of like dealer talk,
right.
It doesn't have to be mobile home parks. It's just like this is how it's done. And
Exactly.
like, a few years ago I was scared to do this shit. Now I'm not.
Right.
So
Right.
exactly. And I love like how when you called, on one of the voicemails, you mentioned like what your portfolio looks like, and like people don't think about that. That can prompt a call back versus not a call back, and there's certain properties you want to do something like that on, and others that it doesn't really matter. Like on the big properties, you want to give that pretext because they might be getting blown up by people who aren't serious. So,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
but yeah, no, I always love these, man. So would love to get some more people involved. And if I meet somebody too that would be a good fit, I'll just connect them to you and we can get them added in.
Nice, nice. Before we go, in terms of the Rome deal, do you know people who would want to throw money down into something that big if the numbers look good?
Um,
Something to
uh,
think about. You don't have to answer now.
so I don't know too many mobile home park investors, honestly. Most of my guys that I know like are either building and investing in building, or they're doing like multifamily syndications and stuff. But I could always make a post out there on the old social medias and see if anybody wants to see how big they are.
Yeah.
What about
I
your?
mean,
You could
that'd
call
be a
up your
team.
$2 million guy and be like, "Hey, I think I may have found something for you to put four into if you want."
Yeah, yeah.
How
Definitely,
much money would you
definitely.
need to raise on that?
Oh, a decent amount. Let me see. Again, high level numbers, right? So say I bought it for 18 because come on. So 30%, just figure 30% for down payment and like 6% for closing costs. If not more, 7% for closing costs, because let's see, you need a loan broker, you get mortgage costs, you get acquisition fees, and
Attorney's
uh,
fees, title fees.
yeah, all that shit. So we'll say 7%. So times 0.37. So 6.66 million.
Woo!
That's it.
It's a lot of money.
That is a lot of fucking money. All right,
But
dude. Well, I'll
it's
see you later. Thank you
possible.
so much for
All
coming on.
right. Let me know how it goes. Let me know what you learn about it. I'd be interested to hear because Rome is a great area.
Good to know. Good to know. Yeah. I'll talk to Parker about this. Cool.
All right. Have fun
All
at
right,
your
dude.
little conference, man. I'll see you later.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye.